Hey everyone, good morning. So just out doing the normal walk the dog just before I head off to the gym. And in today's video, I sort of wanted to step back and really sort of call attention to something that I don't think is obvious to lots of folks. When you talk about being a landlord and you talk about this passive income and mailbox money and all of those things, I wanted to talk about the number one thing that sort of leads to that, and then sort of talk about what you need to do to sort of set yourself up for that. So, in order to lead to enough, mailbox money or passive income from rentals, there's really only one way to get there, in my opinion, and that is you need to let time go by. And what I mean by that is, when you're buying your first couple of rentals, just like we did, you're putting together a portfolio that's, they're cash flowing. Let's just say $100 a house or $50 an apartment or something like that. But it's, the point of that is when you start, it's not going to be, life-changing money. But I'm here to tell you, that upon reflection, where the big cash flow comes in is when time goes by, right? So for example, some of the first things that we bought were some of these very small 550 square foot apartments. And I remember them renting for $450 each. And, I don't remember exactly what they cash flow, but let's just say $50 a unit. Even if it was $25 a unit, or whatever it wasn't life-changing. Now, 15 years later, as I shared in a video, I think over the weekend, or maybe it was last Friday, those rentals now are $750. So, in 15 years, or maybe it's been 12, those units went from $50 cash flow to, I don't know, conservatively $300, right? And also we've paid down them debt and all these other, nice things. So you really have to be able to hold long term. So if time is the greatest ally of a landlord, what does that mean? Well, I think that means some of my other tenets that I often talk to you about are important. One is when you're buying, you need to have conservative financing. And this is a big deal because a lot of the books and a lot of the gurus out there, they're trying to sell the sexiness of this game, and they're talking about maximum leverage and all these other things. And I'd rather have you put an extra 5 or 10% down so it cash flows without risk, and you already have a day job, and all of these things. So that's important for me is conservative financing. The other thing is you can't buy or create alligators. I talk about it all the time. But I bring it up because I know I did when I did a cash out refi. I created an alligator, and you can never have a property, any of them, that consume dollars from your W-2 job or from other rentals. It just doesn't make sense. It's not something I approve. And then the last thing is you got to have reserves. As I've said in many other videos, rental properties will test you. Bad stuff happens. So make sure you have a separate account reserve with a bunch of money in it, so that you can handle those one-off surprises and things of that nature. So just make sure time is your ally, right? Make sure that you're in this for the long term, and then make sure that you can enjoy the fruits of the labor for a long time to come. So in the end, just know that time is your ally. Be conservative on your financing, no alligators, and have reserves. So that's it. Have a great day.